What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode and all the other episodes that I have. I really appreciate it. We're going to go ahead and get into this episode, but first make sure you like and subscribe and comment down below. It really helps out the channel. And last episode, what we did is we fought Titan as Ifrit. So that was a really fun episode. I really enjoyed it. And, you know, this one, I'm hoping this one's going to be fun too. So let's go ahead and get right into the episode. And this is right where we left off last time because I'm playing it like same day, exactly after we left on the other episode. But for you, it's a day later. Hope you guys are having a good week so far. Let's go ahead and travel to the hideaway and see what's going on here. We weren't supposed to destroy the mother crystal, but it kind of just happened. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Out of the shadow.
I'd better give Otto the good news.
Always need
Welcome, Sid.
Alright, let's go talk to Otto.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border crossing.
Oh, no surprises there. Clive, you're back.
I am.
I am. And with glad tidings for once. Hugo Kupka is no more.
Well, I'll be. All of our comrades who lost their lives back at Sid's place be smiling down at you right now.
Indeed they
You had
would.
a Stolus from Lubor saying Drake's fang had fallen. I expect that was your doing as well, was it?
It's a long story.
One for the history books, I'll bet.
Welcome home, Clive.
It's good to be back. You look better.
I feel it. Which means I'm coming on your next little adventure. You're not leaving me behind again.
Wouldn't dream of it. Otto, any word on the Royalist movement since I've been away?
Shouldn't you be putting your feet up? If you really want to know, go and have a word with Vivian.
Okay.
Thank you. I will.
To Vivian. I want to see if there's any more hunts out there right now. I know there's one in the desert that I didn't do yet. Let's see how many more there are. Oh my goodness. So this is the one in the desert. This one is in the desert as well. A swarm of things. It's a sea. This one is a Grimalkin. Okay, and then this one is... Okay, it's a person. A brigand. Alright. And the Breaker of Worlds. Is that our first S? Ooh. Discovery a fallen giant in the Rosarian ruins. So that one doesn't even have a location, so I'd have to go find that one, but that's my first S. I've done an A before, but I got a couple of these. These are all in the desert, so I might do those. And then this one seems like it's in Rosaria, so... The Breaker of Worlds. Sounds tough. go talk to Vivian real quick.
Ah, the conquering hero returns. And with hardly a scratch on him.
I may have picked up one or two.
Well, the fact that you came straight to me instead of visiting our resident physiker suggests that you picked up something more important. A scent. The scent of Waludas.
The very same. But whatever plans Kupka was hatching with the Royalists, he took them to his grave. As did his men. Slaughtered by the orcs who'd taken over the Fang. Orcs, Vivian. I've never seen such creatures in Storm before. The Waludas must have ferried them over from Ash, but why? Why work to rescue Kupka only to invade his home, the mother crystal of an allied nation, and let both fall? It makes no sense.
Do you know the tale of the blind men and the Adamantus? One can often be led astray by focusing too closely on individual details. One must instead see the bigger picture. And what bigger picture is there than my map?
Okay. I like these.
The kingdom of Walud claims dominion over all of Ash. It is a nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas Tharm, the dominant of Odin. The Canvarian War of Independence in 849. The Battle of the Twin Realms in 865. The Battle of Belinus Tor in 873. Wheresoever his armies fought, Odin was found where the fighting was fiercest. But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to rest. Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dhalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of Ash. Yet warlike Walud shows not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched lands. So why go to the trouble of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang, only to make no attempt to claim the Mother Crystal for Walud? It can hardly be for lack of men. Tharm's armies rival any in the Twins. No. We have not seen the last of the Waluda standard. Odin will ride again. It is but a question of when. And on that day, who will be trampled underfoot? In summary, I know not to what end the Royalists betrayed Kupka. I know only that it is part of some broader scheme. A scheme tied to the ambitions of one man.
King Barnabas.
But there is no need to wallow in confusion. If one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify the symptoms. And your Lord Uncle has volunteered to do just that by keeping an eye on the Royalists' movements.
He's really throwing himself into this.
Indeed he is. Which means all that remains for us to do is await his reports. Well, not quite all in your case. The people of the hideaway must hear the news. Justice has been done. Hugo Kupka is dead. The wounds he left that night are still raw. Especially for those who lived with Sid the longest. Tell them that those wounds might finally begin to heal. Consider it the price of today's instruction.
I've never known you to be sentimental.
What can I say? I am only human. And we are, all of us, sentimental animals at heart.
I suppose we are. Very well. I'll go and spread the word.
Nice.
Well, someone looks pleased with himself. It's true what I'm hearing, then.
Nothing escapes you, Lady Karen. It's true. Kupka is dead.
No more looking over our shoulders, then. Good. I'm starting to get a crick in my neck. Don't let it go to your head, though.
I won't. What do you got for sale?
And what can I do for you?
An enhancer. I'm gonna buy it just in case.
It's rubbing me blind, you know.
These aren't worth getting, so. All that's full. What can I sell? I'm not selling. Well, I can sell the platinum sword. I don't need that.
You got out else?
And the platinum belt. I'm gonna sell
I'm thankful you got that much.
The mithril, I will sell.
I reckon I can find a buyer.
I'm not really gonna sell any of those yet. Only the ones that say I can sell, like the gill bugs. I'll sell all 5 of those.
You got out else?
Black blood, I can sell all 6 of those.
I'm thankful you got that
And
much.
goblin coins, sell those too.
You got out else?
An empty shard is valuable, can be traded for gil. It's 1,600 for that.
I reckon I can find a buyer.
Crafting.
Come
Right,
again.
that's all crafting
don't.
stuff.
I'm not much bothered either way.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
What is it? I'm busy.
I wanted to tell you that Hugo Kupka is dead.
I can't tell you how long I've been waiting to hear those words. This is it then. A new beginning under a new Sid.
I'll try to live up to the name.
Clive. So, what'll it be?
A diamond sword? I'm sorry, what? I don't have a diamond sword. Where do I get a diamond sword from? White worm bone. I guess I will...
You can thank me later. Yeah, that should do you. And?
But a diamond sword, man, that looks pretty cool. But I don't have the stuff for it. Right now, this sword will do me just fine.
Ah, Clive. Have you come seeking the gift of knowledge?
No. To share mine, actually. Hugo Kupka is dead.
Oh, my. Can it really be true?
Look, he's crying. He is. The big baby.
And with good reason, children. These are tears of joy. We must offer up a prayer to your parents that the heavens might weep with us. There shall be no lessons today, only thanksgiving and merrymaking. Go, put away your things.
All right. Brilliant.
Finally, a new dawn has broken.
It has.
Thank you, Clive. I cannot wait to share the good news.
Hippocrates. After Kupka fell, Ultima came to me. I need to know what he is. Have you learned anything?
Alas, no. And not for want of trying. I have scoured nigh every historical tome in our collection and found nothing. Not even the sort of conspicuous absence that might suggest a concealment of fact. One is almost tempted to conclude that such a creature never existed.
But I saw him with my own eyes.
I don't doubt that you did. Alas, it seems you are the only one who has. To others, he reveals naught. We see only that which he leaves in his wake, like some terrible force of nature beyond the ken of mortal man.
A bringer of death.
Whether the Ultima you met with was the being itself, or merely another projection of its power, I know not. But until I do, my investigations shall continue.
Thank you. It means a lot. Right. Let's see if Otto has anything else for me.
Is there something I might assist you with?
Do this part real quick. Not quite to level 4
You wish
yet.
to study the tomes?
There we go. Not quite where I need to be for leveling that up. I don't even know if it's important or not. I just want to do it, just to do it. Back to Otto.
I'm telling you, it's true.
You barely sat down since you came home. Vivian got you running errands or something?
Just spreading the word.
So, the professor's got a soft side, has she? I'd never have guessed.
No. She was right, though. Everyone was glad to hear the news.
Indeed they were.
Ah, but you ain't told everyone. I can think of plenty of friends back at the old hideaway who'd sleep more peacefully for knowing. Not least of all Sid. You should tell him.
You're right. I should. And I will.
Well, when you do, be sure to take Mid with you. She's been going at it hammer and tongs down in that workshop of hers, trying to do her father proud. I can't remember the last time she visited the old sod's grave.
Very well. I'll suggest it.
Alright, so I gotta talk to Mid. I forget how to get to her. Ew.
Clive. Here you go.
In Lost Wing there's one, huh? And there's one in Dalmekian, too, at the Delamil Inn.
Think you can help?
Yeah, it is the right way, I remember now.
I think Mid might need some help.
She already made a mess in here.
If I don't come up with something soon. All right, Clive? What do you want?
I'm going to visit Sid, and I thought you might like to come with me.
Sorry, I'm too busy for all that right now. I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
Thermal...
Displacement stack. Here.
And this is for...
Only the fastest finest ship the world has ever seen. The Enterprise. Me and my dad designed it together. Where other vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water, ours is fitted with mithril engines. And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood, and more heat than all the hells put together. Which is where the stack comes in. I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva. But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here. Thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard. I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Good old Clive. I were hoping you'd say that. First things first, I need some parts meching. The stack will be made up of 3 major components. There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine. The helm over the top, that disperses all that heat into the air. And the shielding around the sides. That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
A full suit of armor, then? Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it. I've got the designs and the list of materials here. Show these to Blackthorn. He'll know what to do.
All right.
I can't make head nor tail of them.
Luckily, you don't need to.
All right. Can actually go this way, and it seems like it'll be a little quicker.
Blackthorn, can I ask a favor?
Out with it.
It's for Mid.
This my last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged. Spare myself a arseache. Go on then. What is it this time?
She said you would know. Here.
Krieger's teats. Well, I don't know what the hell you'd want this for, but I can make it. Won't be easy, though.
Okay.
And I'll need help. Get Gavinotto in here, will you?
All right.
I'll go tell him. Not a problem.
So Lid's roped us all in here again, has she? Typical.
Mm-hmm.
Still, if that's what it takes to get her to visit Sid's grave, I'll do what I can.
And, what is it we need to do, exactly?
Take a look at this. It's this plating. The usual saw grade steel won't work. We need something that can get very hot, very fast, and still keep its shape. That means an alloy. Something that won't break or buckle at the temperatures she's talking about. Which is where you lot come in. I need materials, and I've got my work cut out already. You'll have to fetch them. Now, there's a special kind of sand I'm after that you can only find out in the Valcroy. Stardust, they call it.
Okay.
As for the rest of the stuff, my usual supply should have it in stock. It just needs buying and bringing back here.
Well, we'll get it done quicker if we split up. One of us should probably give you an hand collecting the sand.
And the other can go and get the rest from this supplier.
Right then.
Well, make your minds up who's going where, and we can get this over with.
All right.
Up to you who you take to the desert. I mean, Gav's good in a fight. You don't have my winning personality.
Ah, don't listen to him. You'll be in the lowest of low company with either of us.
You going after the Stardust then, are you? Which one of these 2 lucky souls is going with you?
Gav, you're with me.
All right then.
Yep.
So,
Take Gav
where do we
and,
find this Stardust stuff?
There's a river that runs through the southern reaches of the Velcroy. It's the black sand that washes up on its banks that you're after.
Southern reaches of the Velcroy, eh? That's down past Alamil. I'll go and scout the place out. See about hiring us a wagon to bring the stuff back to.
All right.
All right. I'll meet you by the river.
While you're off having a paddle, I'll pick up the rest of the stuff from Blackthorn's supplier. Take care.
You two, eh? Don't go letting them fleece ya.
Fleece me? I like to see him try.
In your own time.
All right. Got some more missions to do. All right. So there is 2 side quests and a bunch of like hunts and stuff we can do. So I'm thinking what we're going to do is do some hunts. Now the S hunt is somewhere completely different, so I don't know where that's at, but we're gonna do some hunts along with the quests and stuff like that. So first one is in the Velcroy Desert, which I have to go to for the mission anyway. Okay, Velcroy Desert. This one's in Empty Hovel and Dalmekia. Cattery and Dalmekia. The Jaw. Jaw, Cattery, Empty Hovel, and the Velcroy Desert. Alright, let's go over here. So, Velcroy Desert here. The Jaw is down here, so there's one there. I can go and get that. Velcroy Desert is up here as well. Bandit's Bed. That's southern Velcroy Desert, so I don't think it's in there. I believe it'd be in the Velcroy Desert here, so I just have to run around and find it. There's a few locations I don't know, but the first one right here in the Jaw, I can go to the Jaw and go ahead and find it wherever this guy is.
Come on.
Is that him? That is him.
Straight home now.
9 of knives. Let's go, buddy.
My blade yet hungers, and so do I. Come, let us feast on your flesh.
Your feasting days are over. Over here! I drink your blood! Get him! Guess we're ready. Over here! I'll snap you like a twig! Sick! This one! Over here!
This way. Too slow. You're a fine hound. I drink your blood! Get him! Get him! I'll snap you like a twig! Get him! This way! There's a good boy. This one. Over here!
I missed the dodge.
Over here! This one. That's better. Over here! Kill!
Got him. Woo! He was tough. He was very, very tough. Ooh. Yes, sir. He was tough. But I leveled up and...
Those who kill for sport deserve no better.
Yeah. The sickle. Trying to think because well, I got that. I can go over here and then get this guy and do some more of the main mission for the sand at least.
The finest
Take a sniff, good sir.
Gone, just like that. And without so much as a by your leave.
What's the matter?
It's my apprentice. He up and vanished while my back was turned. I'd go and look for him myself, but I've got a bakery to run. A bakery that's now short one pair of hands. Loath though I am to rely on the kindness of strangers, I'm at a loss. Please, will you see if you can find him?
I'll see what I can do. Do you know where he might have gone?
I wouldn't be surprised if he was off somewhere mooning at Drake's Fang. He used to work there, you see. Poor fool left his heart in its hollow.
All right. Then that's where I'll start.
Drake's Fang, huh? Going back there. I was just over here.
Ready, go? Faster!
Excuse me.
What do you want?
The baker sent me to find you.
I am a sorry, selfish sod, aren't I? I'm certainly not a baker. Master must have ruled the day he took me in. Time was the sight of the fang used to calm my nerves. But now look at her.
I take it you missed the Mother Crystal.
I hated her, but she was all I knew. Worked her mines for years. And when she shattered, part of me shattered with her. I had to trade my pickaxe for a rolling pin. But I'm no good at baking. Every loaf I touch collapses. My bread's as hollow as I am. She was the only thing that could fill the hole inside me. Oh, I loved her, damn it. But now she's gone. She's never coming back. What am I supposed to do? I ask her. How does a shell of a man learn to live again?
Focus on the job at hand. Think about what you can do right now.
What use is proofing loaves when... Wait. Perhaps the solution has been in the bakery all along. You've opened my eyes. Thank you, friend, and fare thee well.
Okay.
Wait. Suppose you won't be needing an escort then.
Let me grab this real quick and we'll go teleport back. Whew.
The finest factory.
Take a sniff, good sir.
Fresh from the cabin.
Ah, there you are. The man who lit a fire under my wayward apprentice. Though I worry you might have stoked the flames a little too high. He damn near ran me down trying to get to my oven.
Master, it's ready. Behold the Drake's Balm. A truly unique creation.
I dare say it is.
Just look at it. A perfect likeness of the Fang herself. Her steeple peaks, her fulsome spurs, her inviting hollow. True, my loaves collapse more often than not, but what's the Fang without her crater? Why, no Fang at all. And look, inside. She's filled to bursting with a bounty of beautiful crystals. Salt crystals! Master, I have found my purpose. I must use my work here to preserve the memory of the Fang.
Well, if it tastes half as unique as it looks, I'd certainly say you're onto something. Not only is my apprentice back, but he's finally pulling his weight. With any luck, I might even have a new delicacy on my hands. I don't know how you did it, but you have my thanks.
Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so this one's done. Got a goblin coin, alright. Now then.
Oh, where did all... Where did the rock go?
Plates and pots!
I gotta go out through here. Alright, I gotta go out through the other way. That's okay.
It would make us
My carpets have pride of place in...
Alright.
Looks like I found the river. Now where's Gav?
There he is.
Sorry to keep you, Gav.
Better late than never. I've had a quick scout about, and I reckon round here's our best bet if we want to grab as much of this Stardust stuff as we can. Don't know what Blackthorn's planning to do with it, though. I asked over in Dalamil, and they seem to think it was worthless. But if Stardust is what Blackthorn wants, Stardust is what he'll get. There's plenty of the stuff lying about, just begging to be bagged.
Then let's get bagging, shall we?
We shall. Race ya.
Faster!
Thanks, Gal. So this is Stardust. It just looks like black sand to me.
Oh, there it is.
That should be enough for now. Let's see how Gav's getting on.
You finished? How much did you get?
Enough. I hope.
You win. That might even be enough for old Blackthorn. Hey, before we go, do you mind if we have a chat?
Of course.
Feels like ages since we had the chance to talk. You know, man to man like.
It does, doesn't it?
Back when you first took Sid's name, we were talking all the time. Working out what to do in that.
There was a lot to work out.
And there still is. Those shoulders of yours starting to feel the strain. Hardly ever see you around the hideaway nowadays. Always on some errand or other. You can take a day off, you know.
Says the man who spends most of his time behind enemy lines.
Only 'cause you keep sending me there.
I know I can count on you, Gav.
Likewise. So you keep sending me wherever you need to, and I'll keep going. Safe in the knowledge that I have a home to come back to. Thanks to you.
Awesome. I like Gav. Gav is really, really good character. I like Gav.
Right. That's enough soppy shite for one day. We'd better get this lot back to Blackthorn before he slings his hammer at someone.
You go on ahead. And try to get some rest once you're there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me. After Blackthorn gets what he needs, of course.
Right. Ready to go home, boy? Come on.
Looking for some of these hunts right now. This would be one of them, I bet.
Thanks, Gal.
Indeed it is. Adamantois. Little turtle, Festito Colin. Alright.
Well, Clive, looks like you're gonna need an even bigger sword. This one.
Second! Attack! Go, Tom! Over here! Go, Tom! Go, Tom! Over here! Attack! Go, Tom! Second! Go, Tom! Second! Second! Get him! Go, Tom! Attack! This one. Second. This one. Go, Tom.
I can do this all day.
This one. Too slow. Go, Tom. This one.
Thought I was at a distance, but
This one.
alright. Come on. I really messed that up.
Get him! Go for it!
Come on. Let's go.
Too slow.
Sir.
Over here!
Boom. Got him. Wanted to finish him with that move right there. Tell you what, that guy was kind of tough. Well, I finished 2 of the hunts at least. I got a couple of scarletites, which is good.
It should have stayed in its shell.
That is a tough one. Alright, I'm just about out of everything, so I am going to go back to the hideaway. We'll do some of the other stuff later. Woo! Good, couple of good fights there.
Let's hope this is all Blackthorn needs.
Yep. I need to go buy some more potions though, because I am. I got hit way too many times in those 2 fights. I'll just put it that way.
Well, don't just stand there gawping. If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
Doesn't have anything I want yet, so...
You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that.
There we go. Let's go talk to Hawthorne, see this, and then whenever we're done with this mission, it'll be the end of the episode.
Blackthorn, got everything you need?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Cheers for the Stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
We should go out on maneuvers together more often. You'll be sneaking around on your tud all the time.
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It'll take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
Boom. Quest complete. So we're making a ship, basically. Goblin coin, black blood, and gill bug. All three that I can sell.
Suppose we'd better be getting back to work too.
Give us a shout if you need anything.
Gotcha. Guess I got to go tell Mid. Yep. Let's go tell Mid real quick and see what the next step is.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
If I don't come up with something soon.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn's started work on the plating.
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Okay.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need. What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's her name? Right.
She doesn't know the name of someone who's helping her.
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
It is.
Yes. Mid said I should speak with you.
I'll show you the plans then. Here you see the mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating.
Okay.
In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode. This is where the helm comes in. It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy. Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today.
Sounds
And
good,
not only
sounds
that,
good.
they're also
Let me turn this
waterproof
back on
and
real
immune
quick.
to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood. Why? If sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop there. I understand. Mid said we might be able to use parts of a fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbert's Pass, near Lostwing.
Okay.
The thing is, well, I probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain unwanted visitor has taken up residence there. It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's, going to be considerably more dangerous than that.
I see. Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you. Would that help?
Oh, but very much. Thank you, Sid. I'll gather my team and head there right away. We'll meet you outside the ruins.
All right, sounds good. But letting off steam number 2, that will have to wait till the next episode. All right. So, thank you guys for watching another episode. I really appreciate it. This one was kind of not as combat heavy as the last one was, for sure. But I still had fun, you know, and we're getting the story. We're creating a ship that may eventually become an airship. I'm still holding out hope that it will, but I don't know yet. Because a lot of the Call of Duty, or not Call of Duties, a lot of the Final Fantasies that I've played, a lot of them have had airships. And, you know, it's kind of an end game thing, so it seems like we're building up to something, at least a ship where we could sail to different locations and stuff like that. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Oh. So, thank you guys again for watching my episode here. I hope you enjoyed it. We will be putting another one out after this. I don't know when I'll be recording that, but we'll see. We'll continue right where we left off. We'll go gather some materials that we need, of course. And this is going to put the hideaway on the move, apparently. So it sounds pretty cool. And I want to continue the story. It's really interesting to me. The story is fantastic. I think the best thing about the combat is probably the icon fights. I'm really enjoying those. I hope I get a few more of those in the future. But overall, the combat's pretty fun, and it has just enough challenge to really, you know, involve you a little bit better. But having said all that, I'm rambling here. This is the end of the episode, so thank you again for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment down below because it really helps out the video. And I hope you guys have a good week, and I will see you in the next episode.